Hello. Yes, I'm doing the thing. Hello, everyone. You have so many points to gamble. Yeah, we can finally do some gamba again. How to get Tears of the Kingdom to look so blocky. Yeah, this is a new Tears of the Kingdom mod that gives it N64 graphics and not just... It has N64 graphics now. But luckily it already had the N64 frame rate. So that didn't have to be changed. Is chat supposed to be that tall? No. This is... I copied this chat directly over from my Tears of the Kingdom, what's it called? Scene. That's probably a good size, right? Because I was still using the old one on this scene. Okay, I think that's good. This is gonna be rusty. I played a little bit last night to see how rusty I was. At basic tricks, I'm honestly not rusty at all. I can Hess, I can Mega Flip, I can Weird Shot. Didn't fail any of those. I'm fine. I am surely going to fail setups. Setups, I'm sure I'm gonna forget. The basics, no. Thanks for the resub, Snowmyers. Thanks for the resub, Emo Love Tree. I missed a ton of resubs, sorry. Washed. I'm not gonna be that washed. I have many experience in this. Okay, which one was it? This one. Thanks for resub, Wham Bam. Thanks for resub, Silitrium. Thanks for resub, Ubommel. Thanks for everyone that resubbed in the last few minutes. That's probably hard to check them all now. Thanks for resub, Kathy Barra. If I fail the first trick with the bombs, you make a 30-minute documentary on how I'm washed up. What if it's with chews? What if I like have to do a chew Hess first time? I mean, chew Hess is easy. I shouldn't fail that either, but I just want to make an excuse for myself. But I didn't check to see if I can still do chew tricks. Randomized dungeon entrances. Yeah, so this is basically the same settings I was using before. Like with randomized dungeon entrances and bosses and everything. The only difference is because I'm probably at least slightly washed up. Or like, why did I choose GZ? And might like forget a lot of stuff. I just reduced the number of medallions required by one. So seven dungeon rewards for Ganon boss key. I also put regular item pool instead of scarce. And I think that's it. Oh, and I took off silver rupees. But basically the same settings. I just wanted to just took off the like extra hard stuff just in case I'm a bit washed up. I will not have forgotten to do ISG. ISG, I could not play OOT for 50 years and I'd know how to do ISG. Thanks for resub, Wizard of Codes. Thanks for the sub, this faux pas. Thanks for resub, Bossum. We're gonna see Bunnyhood early in this rando. I forgot what my Bunnyhood settings are, but sure, hopefully. And thanks, save state. No game audio? I know why. Do I know why? I don't know. Wait. I forgot how I had my audio set up on this. Or wait. Do I know why? I do know why. Is this going to cause OBS to crash? Okay, there's going to be a 50% chance that OBS crashes right now. Gamba in your head if the stream crashes right now. Okay, so Doubters won that. Yeah, audio should be good now. Okay, I need to actually set up the real Gamba. Or is it already on? No, it's not. Okay. I assume there is not. Yeah, there is not a Gamba set up already. Here, I'll set it up right now. Okay, there's your Gamba. I have been enjoying Tears of the Kingdom, and I am not done with Tears of the Kingdom, by the way. I'm sure, I know like half of you guys hate that I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom all day, but I do enjoy speedrunning Tears of the Kingdom right now. And this does not mean I'll be fully back into OOT, but I have wanted to play OOT again, so I will probably I'll try to do like a little bit of rando here and there while doing Tears of the Kingdom speedruns. I think I still have Hookshot Hint on, yeah. Thanks, Resub, Green Ferret. Thanks, Resub, Dan. Rando during Tears of the Kingdom cutscenes. I don't think 4 minutes is enough to do a full rando. It's enough for one game of Mario Kart, that's about it. Oh yeah, I do need to play OOT Chaos Edition. I'll probably try that sometime soonish. Thanks resub, Chroman. Thanks resub, Dayman. Thanks for the resub, Space Retata. I didn't see any new settings. I updated it last night to make sure, but I didn't see anything that looked new. If I reset enough in Tears of the Kingdom, surely I can do a full rando. I mean, yeah, eventually. Soul Shuffle. Oh, I did hear about that. I didn't see it on... I might be using the wrong generator for Soul Shuffle, but I did hear about it, though. I'll try to try that soon. Oh yeah, when Ship gets multi-world, that'll be really cool. Madors, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Here's like a 6-month-old file. What even is this? It's probably a test file. I will also do MMXOT sometime soonish. Thanks for resub, Gold Light, Blue Light. Thanks for resub, MW. Okay, how much longer does the Gambit have? Okay, when the Gambit ends, I will start. Oh yeah, I also saw the Ocarina item notes to the item pool. I haven't added that, but I will probably try that soon. So again, the settings for this are mostly the same settings I used before. I made a few things slightly easier just because it's my first time doing a rando in like 6 months. 5 months? 6 months? I don't know how long it is. But I will go back and add the harder settings later and then add new stuff later. First one, just to get back into it. I did not update the music. I was too lazy to go through that because it usually takes me like an hour to update and look through all the new stuff and decide what I want and don't want, and to test if they're actually good or not. But I'll probably do that by next time. Thanks for resub, Liam. Thanks for resub, J Steel. Thanks for resub, Artemis Fox. Thanks for resub, Amahara. Can I explain Tears of the Kingdom lore within OOT while playing? They're the same game. There's the lore. Thanks for resub, Lolapo. No, Tears of the Kingdom is not dead, and I will still be playing it, sorry. Thanks for sub, Benion. Thanks for resub, it's G-Man. Thanks for resub, Syrup. Yeah, I know half you guys hate Tears of the Kingdom, but I like speedrunning it. For now. Goal time for Tears of the Kingdom AD right now, probably just like 244, so probably like one more PB, but then I also want to do other categories. Okay, is the Gamba over? Yeah, I think Gamba's over. Thanks resub, Geofrane. Thanks resub, Big L Rip. Also, I have a different monitor setup than I was using last time I played, I guess, any OOT. So I have chat in a different position now, so I might be worse at reading chat for a bit. But I don't know. I mean, I was never good at reading chat during rando anyway. Thanks for resub, Delicious Meat. How can I be worse? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have the same VGA CRT, I just have my monitors in a different position. So now my CRT is more off to the side. And I like have to look farther. I have to look farther left to read chat. No, I didn't stop using CRT. Honestly, it'd kind of be easier for me to stop using CRT at this point. I don't want to, though. Okay, anyway. Let's get started. Where do I even have my timer? Okay, there. Wait, where do I have my tracker? Okay, hold on. Okay, starting as adult. What's my starting medallion? I should have checked first. Carry on rolled. MQ. Good item sound. Or wait, no, this is vanilla, not MQ. Or wait, is this, wait, I don't remember. This is MQ. Yeah, okay. I don't remember if MQ has something up here. Oh, all my MQ versus vanilla knowledge is gonna get destroyed today. Oh, sick upgrade. Nice. No, I don't think Chess Match's content is on. I think. Shouldn't be. I keep almost reaching my thumb over to the C-stick to change the camera, and then I stop it last second. If I end up randomly using items this run where it seems like I have no reason to use an item, I am probably randomly hitting the camera, or the C-stick, in an attempt to hit the camera. Okay, so that was DC entrance. What's up there? Okay. DC is GTG. Where's a bit loaded game sound? I think that was just a loud track. I think audio balance should be fine. Do I remember this? Nice, I even remember the backup. I got the late frame and still remembered the backup. No, of course I didn't check spoiler log. I'm not gonna check spoiler log and cheat. Don't think I can do anything else here. I should probably go down to CAC. Back to CAC, yeah. Oh, this. Do I remember how to do this? You know what? I might be bad on time. I probably shouldn't do it right now. Gotta remember I need to check that skull. Let's resub Shelfo. No, I will not. I will not. You can climb that right now. Oh, bomb bag, keys. Okay, where are my notes? Okay, CAC Bazaar here. 535, wow. Bomb bag 435. Purple 420. Okay. Actually, wait, is Ganon MQ or vanilla? If it's MQ, it doesn't matter. Ganon's normal, okay. So then the keys do actually matter. Well, it matters for one. Actually, technically it doesn't, but it requires a new trick that I don't remember, even though I found it. I am washed up. Thanks, resub, Potatron. Help your streamers washed up. I'm only gonna be washed up for a tiny bit. Choose, very nice. Yeah, that model is a new thing exclusive to Rando, the chew bag. It's just to like more properly implement bomb chews as a separate item. 20 skulls, Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, 40 junk. 30 rupee. 50 junk. 10 junk. I'm pretty sure the chews are like semi-progressive. Like first one's a chew bag and then the other ones are just regular chews. So like it doesn't change the other. It just like they're all chews. Just like first one gives a chew bag, I think. Hook shot in spirit. Yeah, conveys the rules better. I don't have nuts yet, do I? Okay. Thanks, reset, Tom Tom. Oh, speaking of nuts. Yeah, I think I like that better. Oh, hammer. Very nice. Very nice of the game to give me a baby seed on my first seed back. That said, I don't have a shield yet. Yeah, hammer early on is really nice. 4 stage. That actually kind of sucks because that's going to be annoying for child if I need that. Oh yeah, I didn't peek box. It's a rupee. Yeah, I got shoes. Oh, I did mark nuts. Do I remember this? There is 0 chance I remember how to do this. That's not it. That's not what I was trying to. I'll give this one shot. Actually, I might remember. How'd this go? Okay, wait, I might have remembered, actually. You know what, I'm not gonna bother, actually. Forget it. Because now I don't remember, actually. Because I know that position was not the right position. It just looked similar. Oh, Dampe. The ghost of Knuckles. A bottle? Unless it's Nice Trap. Okay. Thank you, resubs for Tapion. Alright, let me go back up here. Go mode? Not even close to go mode. I guess I'll allow myself to RBA. I might, like, be a bit more careful with how I RBA in case I forget how RBA affects. I mean, I should remember RBA. But yeah, I should probably allow myself to RBA, except, like, the obvious stuff that I wasn't going to allow before. Okay, time of day is actually going to work out really nice here. Actually, I hope it does. I hope I'm not going to be late. As long as I make it into Goron City... If I can get these 2 skulls and make it into Goron City before it turns daytime, I'm good. Which I should, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, resub. One dangerous noodle. Grotto. Oh, Grotto. Yes, Grotto. Okay, Shadow Temple's Twinnerova. Thanks for resub, Nemi. Thanks for resub, Goron's move. How do I want to do this? Okay, let me do this first. Thanks, resub, so cool. Thanks, resub, crazy girl. No. Thanks, resub, silver guy. Okay, now to the rock maze. Poor, yeah. The reason I talked to him is I saw that there's a new hint setting where Medigoron, Bean Salesman, and what's his name? Carpet Salesman can give you a hint now, but I forgot if I turned it on or not. And I did not. Which I'm not sure if I will. Oh, Granny gives you a hint too. That one I might want to turn on. Because that one's actually like a deep check. I keep wanting to turn the camera with C-Stick. I have to force myself to not touch it. Cow and house junk. Slingshot. That's adult. Not time for child yet. I can do a few more things. Oh yeah, shop. Well, I'm going back in there anyway, so I'll check shop in a sec. No. I want the grotto. Oh no. I wanted to do the thing where someone asked the question in chat that's answered by the text on screen, and then I make the text really big, but I forgot it's hidden below the game. Yes, I can drag it up a layer in OBS, but that would require me to stop and mess with OBS stuff more than I already should be doing in the middle of a rando. Shop. Frog. Idle frog 335. Choose 55. I could buy... That might be good, actually. Oh, shield. Okay, now I'm more incentivized to go to child. Here, I'll just check out Curie Forest. I want to go to Sacred Forest Meadow. Okay, I think check Kakuri. Go down Zora's River, go to Temple of Time. Okay, Spirit's water entrance. Thanks, Resub. Yumiya. Beehives are not on. Final Frogs reward is stick. Yeah, so Hookshot is in Water Temple entrance in Spirit, so that's great. Midas house. Thanks for resub, Leroy. Thanks for resub, quote me. Burrito card. Iron boots, 400, very cool. Hard container 305. Jobbing map. I mean, I couldn't afford that, but that could be good because whether Jabu's MQ or vanilla is good to know. Stone of Agony is not required. In fact, it does nothing, and I will not be going out of my way to get it. Am I washed up? Only slightly. Most important song for Rando, usually Lullaby. Strength upgrade, Zora's River. Actually, Song of Storms, with these settings, Song of Storms might be more important. Hidden in a box in Water Temple is pretty little light. I think that means Water's Master Quest. Okay, Deku's Ganon. Oh, this is vanilla. I thought it was MQ. Oh, I have no rupees. Okay, well, I'll try to get the scrubs later. Yeah, this is Woodman. Oh yeah, Spirit Trial rupees. I mean, I need 50 though, so okay, strength upgrade, nice. So I do kind of have to hope that there's some rupees in here. That's a start. Wait, are emotes broken again? They shouldn't be. Or wait, can I even get this one right now? No. Or no, on-screen chat. Yeah, Pog isn't showing up on on-screen chat for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. Oh, let's hated this jump. Dude. Oh my god. I would like to jump. You know what, maybe I should just go do this. Why is this so hard? This is not being washed out, by the way. This trick is genuinely dumb. You know what? Here. This will work. Okay, maybe not. Oh, come on. I'm not sure if I'm too far or too close. Just rocket. I wish I had a rocket right now. Imagine how easy this would be with Pocket Rocket. Oh my god. Is the music driving you crazy yet? How did that not work? Just ascend? Yeah, why can't I just ascend? It's impossible. There we go. Alright, these are both gonna be junk now. I did need rupees, so maybe that can be considered not junk. That would have been great if there was an ice trap. Okay, so Deku. Okay, hover boots, nice. So Deku Tree has Zora Sapphire. Another bottle. Wait, so I haven't found... Yeah, so I haven't found Deku Tree yet, but Deku Tree... Oh, Hover Boots means I can get this. Oh, actually... So I need to go to Light Trial. This is to unload the stone in front of Light Trial. But I need to go to Shadow Trial first. Does this chest despawn? It does. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Just have to come back for it. Yes, you can despawn that. Wait, how do I need to clip out of bounds now. Does this work? This should work. Dude, what's the easiest way to clip out of bounds? There's no good way to clip out of bounds here. And nothing spawned here, right? I could void out and fire trap, but that'll reset everything. I am watching. I need to do... Okay. I need to... I'm gonna have to do the chew clip into Light Trial, which I probably don't remember, but I might remember. I wanted to take the easy way out and just do the unload, but I'm gonna have to do the clip itself. The song makes you fall asleep. Yeah, I do wonder, for all the people who always fall asleep to the randos, how does music like this help you sleep? What happens when these tracks come up? Okay, it was... like this? No, it was... That's the right idea. Did this? Forgot how many ESS's it is after that. Okay, there we go. I remembered it. Zora Tunic. It's green. Where's Zora Tunic? That's gone. Oh, I should have checked what that... Did that say Spirit was normal or MQ? Spirit MQ. Okay. Okay, so that means Hookshot is in MQ Spirit, which could potentially be very bad. Or it could be really good. If it's in, like, the first few chests in Spirit, it's really good. If it's deep in Spirit, it's really bad. Nice. Nice. I'm just trying to get more nuts. Nice. Thanks, resub, Felix. Should I bother going to... Yeah, I can go to Sacred Force Meadow right now. Egg? Dang, I kind of want to get that before going to Child, because that could be Weird Egg. I don't know if it's Weird Egg or Pocket Egg. Okay, Sun's Grave is junk. Thanks, resub, Awkwarder. Merch? I don't know. I have no idea what to do for any kind of merch. PC is Master Quest. Skull Kid is Fire Temple Small Key. Run Ogre on a shirt. Oh my god. CLG merch. Too soon. When I was setting up my stream today, I haven't used this scene since pre-CLG dying. Remember to release Decatry. Okay, that's good. And so I still had a bunch of CLG stuff on the stream. And I was like, man. Okay, that was Nocturne junk. That angled wrong. Kinda want that, but can't grab it, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so Nocturne junk. And Decatry was Ganon's Castle. Pocket egg. Okay, so I know it's weird egg then. That actually is really good. I actually do want weird egg. Weird egg is important. Unfortunately, I can't get it right now. Yeah, I guess it could be a nice trap also. Okay, Din's Fairy is junk. I don't think Pocket Egg gets rid of Skull Kid. I think it's, wait, I don't know. I guess I can check right now. I know that if it does, I'm pretty sure that trading in the Pocket Egg will fix it. Thanks for reading, Gunzor. Hello. Okay, now Skull Kid's here. Might as well kill him real quick. Why am I going the wrong way? Is that Mirror Shield? That is Mirror Shield. You know what that means? I can go get egg. I think Crater's foolish. Actually, that makes me want to stay adult more. How am I gonna get back in here easily? I guess Navi Dive. Navi should be popping up in a second now. I think. Have I already used Navi? I might have already used Navi. Okay. I'm gonna go down Zora's River and then I'll like die to avoid backup. Oh, but I have double defense. Wait, but it's not gonna be nighttime. I guess I'll just have to leave it. But I'm probably not gonna go back to Child immediately now. At least until I get the egg. Yeah, I could just delay adult a little bit until I get egg. Or delay child. Alright, do I know how to do QPA? Nice. Second try. Basically first try. Oh, magic. Peter has magic. That is a super good hint. I think I'm gonna go back to CAC and try to get the weird egg. Reward. Yeah, back to CAC. This is a baby seed. I mean, so far I've gotten good items. I have 2 out of Hammer, Mirror, Shield, Boomerang. So, only boss I can't beat now is Baronade. I know where magic is. Yeah, I'd say this is a good... Oh, I need to wake up Talon. Yeah, no boss keys, but I haven't really been in bosses, or in dungeons. Because I still have boss keys in dungeons, I think. Yeah, very rare check. I don't even think I did this, like, last time I was running Rando a lot. I don't think I, like, even when I had these settings on, I don't think, I ever got Pocket Egg check. Oh, Shadow was Twinrova? Water Temple. Yeah, Shadow's Twinrova, so I need to go to Shadow Temple also. This is Vanilla. Can I do anything here? I don't think so. No, it's Masterclass. I'm stupid. I do not think I can do anything good here. Oh wait, I think I can do one thing? Yeah, I can do one thing. Yeah, water had something, right? Water had... Oh, there was box in water that leads to prelude, which I think... Do I need a key for that? I might not need a key for that, actually. No, I don't need a key for that. Okay, actually... Or, I really would need hookshot for that. I mean, I could theoretically do it without hookshot, but it'd be stupid. I could be Morpha, but I don't know that Morpha is here in Water Temple. Oh, Odd Potion. That's actually perfect. Okay, yeah, that's the only thing I'm gonna get here. I guess I might as well mark this. Oh yeah, I didn't mark Mirror Shield. Okay, I need to do Twinrova first, though. Oh, do I have 20 skulls yet? I have 15. 15 until I have any meaningful rewards from House of Skulltula. Thanks for gifting 5 subs, Intech. Thanks for the resub, Shifty Sage. Very good bomb drops. Okay, because I have strength, I have to hover up here instead of super slide teleport, which is annoying. Oh, I have hover boots. I could have done an easier hover. Oh well. Thanks, Paul Pierce. Very cool. Oh well. Oh, now Navi appears. I'll just do this. Very cool. Also cool. Extremely cool. How is this happening? Oh my god. Okay, I think no hover boots is going to be better here. Okay. And then after Twinrova, I can do Sunless Grave. A rare for Twinrova to be the first boss. Thanks, resub, Fudge Sweet. No projectile. Make this fight easier. Very cool. Oh my god. Okay. They are trying to be in the worst possible positions. Oh my god. It's actually insane how how they're in such bad positions. I mean, I've gotten 3 out of 4 of them at least. But they were really trying hard. Okay, and then the one good position I just failed. Oh my god, they give me an extra cycle. I think you're giving 10 subs, Dan Omega. I guess there's no point in doing the faraway strat. Punishing me for playing Tears of the Kingdom. Sure. Yeah, the game's just mad at me for playing Tears of the Kingdom, so it's gonna give me all the worst RNG. That was because I missed the first jump slash. Which means this is gonna suck. I think usually it's best to skip the first one, because now I'm gonna get the alternating ones. Yeah. Okay, I cannot deny that this is a very washed fight. Dang, I bet wrong. Don't do that. Oh my god. Very cool. Oh my god, I bet wrong twice. Dude. Oh my god. Okay, ignore that fight. I do need skull tokens, I guess. Spirit medallion from Twinrova. Vanilla. Nope. Already found that. For a second I thought I got a crash. That was a while. Okay. Choose to get choose, but I can't get the choose. Yeah, that was a very long pause. You know what, I'm gonna safety save. Okay, oh, what was Bottom of the Well again? Bottom of the Well was Water Temple, right? Oh. I forgot, I need to get bugs. This one? Yeah. Okay, Decatree and DC both have a boss, but I don't know where either of them are yet. Oh yeah, Decatree's Gans Castle. Okay. So I know... Or Ganon's Castle leads to Decatree, I know. $17 tokens. Okay, I want to go back to Lost Woods, trade Odd Potion, hopefully it'll be nighttime, and then I will get egg. Shut up. Thanks, resub, Faso. You know what, maybe I should have got the grotto near Keck. Well, you know what, I probably have to wait for a while, actually. I'm gonna... What time of day is it? It looks like it's not close to night. Okay. So I'm making a big U-turn just to go get a grotto because I gotta wait anyway. Mostly the same random rules as before. I made a few things slightly easier since I'm probably washed. But then I'll go back to normal settings soon. That's again Castle Foolish, as usual. Oh, I got a hint that said DMC was Baron too, right? Okay, here, I'll get this grotto over here and then go back. Cow. Hess's hyperextended super slide. Loser. Shut up. Oh, I should have at least gotten ISG off Mito, actually. I hope I don't mess this up too bad. I think this is fine. There we go. Okay, now I think it's probably time to go to Child. Oh, I should at least go back out through Zora's River. And try to get the... Actually, should I get... I should probably check Ice Cavern. Why did I go to the side again? Let me at least check Ice Cavern and I guess Jabu. Or wait, can I check Jabu? Or just Ice Cavern. I'll still allow RBA, I guess, but I guess probably not for the items I have right now. Like, or wait, I have Kajiro, don't I? Or no, did I? Wait, what do I have? Egg, okay, no, just these two. Well, I guess I'd allow Egg, RBA, but I don't think that's going to do anything for me. Maybe I won't, I'll do RBA this run, just so I don't screw something up, because I'm stupid. Keyring, GTG Keyring 170. And Fire Key 290. Oh, Fire Keys might actually be important because I know that Pierre has magic. I think I have 0 Fire Keys, but I got a hint for 2. The other one was something. Where's my other Fire Key hint? I probably didn't write it down. Am I gonna have to use a chew? I could use that. Okay, so Fire Temple has a boss. How'd it feel to get de-verified on Twitter? I mean, at least I lost verification with everyone else, so I didn't feel left out. Okay, Jabu has a boss. Is it a heart piece? Yeah. Vanilla. Oh, speaking of Jabu. I can't hit that. Or wait, no, I have a chew. Here, I'll do... Let me do this. Yeah. I'm washed, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna quickly check what the boss is. Check keys? Yeah. Bomb the well key. Which flash was it on? No, it is. I was on the right flash the first time. Okay. Of course. Okay, well, I saved. The one boss I can't beat right now. Okay, so get rid of that bottom wall key. Okay, so Ice Cavern, Jabu, Baronade. I do want to get the key again though, because I might need it. I haven't found Bomb of the Wall yet, right? No. Is there any use in checking the rest of Jabu? Probably not. Here, I can get the... I'll get the scrub, I guess. And the Skulltulas below. Hurry up and get a bomb bag so Rando will end. Bomb bag will not speed up finishing the Rando, really. At this point, bomb bag isn't really gonna be super significant. Unless you mean the Gamba. Wait, has the Gamba ended yet? Have I not gotten anything from the Gamba yet? Wow, I've gotten so many good items, but nothing that was on the Gamba. Interesting. Dick. I'm gonna save here so I don't. So if these are junk, I don't waste extra chews. That's not junk. How am I gonna get that? You. Over here. Don't do that. Song of Time. Is that my first song? Yeah. Is there any other keys I don't have marked yet? No, that's my first key. Wow. Does anyone remember what the other Fire Temple key hint was? Was it, it might have been, from Skulltulas? Skull Kid, right. Skull Kid had a key. I do actually need to pay attention to Fire Temple keys. Oh, I didn't get this hint. Okay, so Spirit Temple also has magic. So that kind of... Okay, so the reason I just said that Fire Temple is important is because I know magic is there. But the other magic is in Spirit. So... that means... because I know Hookshot's in Spirit, I should actually probably prioritize Spirit Temple right now. Will I have enough time to chew this guy? Actually, I shouldn't even chew him. I should just jump slash him. I think jump slash kills. Compass. I can do without a compass. Jabu is the main one compass matters for, and I know Jabu's vanilla. Okay, now finally time to go back to child. Actually, wait. No, kind of. Okay, I know that Deku is Ganon's castle, so I kind of want to. Why'd I go in here? So I actually kind of want to just hover to Ganon's castle real quick, but 10 shoes kind of sucks for that. I should probably do that first thing when I go back to adult. Actually, I think I should go child first. Yeah. Storm in the Valley. Okay, Storm in the Valley is just a regular chest. Storms at Lake Hylia. Okay. Okay, Twilight Room's junk. Rainbow Bridge is a deck tree, I know that. Someone dropped a shield in the toilet. Come on. Thanks for resub, OXD. No, unfortunately there is no humming today, as I only have one Master Sword today instead of 8. I kind of want to get this cheap, and that'll put me at 20. Highland Shield. I guess I don't really need Highland Shield now. Wait, I don't have, this isn't open immediately, right? Yeah, I think I need to meet Zelda, yeah. Yeah, I have the egg, so I can go meet Zelda right away. Clutch. Not washed at clutching. Will I be allowed to play this? I forgot. I think this opens with bomb bag. Okay, it does open with shoes. Except I'll only be able to play one game. This was a mistake. Because now I can't check the other reward without checking the first reward. I'm gonna need 60 rupees to check the second reward still. I guess just go to castle. Or, yeah. Oh, I forgot it's on D-pad. Go to Fortress Foolish. That's a really good one. Yeah, the music pack is Darunia's Joy. Just Google Darunia's Joy. I have 7 dungeon rewards required on. Okay, yeah, so I don't need. I think that I got a hint for Ocarina of Time earlier, I think too. So I think that means both of them are junk. Yeah, I normally had 8 dungeon rewards required. For this, I have 7 just because I'm washed up and just getting back into Rando, so it might be terrible. I can't do the fountain because I don't have Lullaby, although I can get it now, but I also got a hint earlier that said Lullaby, or Herald Castle Fairy Fountain's junk. Although I should equip it for stuff like this. Nice. Should have known that was going to happen. Requiem, that's good. Tears of the Kingdom versus Breath of the Wild. I like Tears of the Kingdom more. Upside Down just indicates it's a warp song, not a regular song, since before there was one regular song and one warp song of the same color each, so you couldn't differentiate between them. Oh, I actually know where, what's it called, forest stage is, but I kind of don't want to do it as a child because it's going to be annoying. Okay, they're both heart pieces. Where was I? Oh yeah, I needed to wait for night. I'll do night, and then Requiem out and go check Spirit Temple. What was I? No, out here. No, health is not important in Rando at all, especially when I have double defense. Don't do that. Okay, very cool. Now I'm not gonna make it in before night. How do I save this? I don't know where my warp song is. If I don't make it in, I'm gonna hope that my save warp is inside market. Yeah, let's just see where my save warp is. That's annoying. I was gonna check Chew Shop and then leave, but now I can't even check Chew Shop. Well, also Richard. Not quite. Well, in time for Dampe, I guess. Or wait, not quite, because actually wait. I might be able to Hess over to market in time from the point I saved. Or I can do the chains thing at the very least. Yeah. Okay. Saved. Huh? You guys don't know that? Yeah, if you are not looking at the chains when the drawbridge goes up, the chains stay down and you can get on them, and then as soon as they load, they go back up. And you warp up with them. There's nothing here anyway. Okay, I guess save warp back out. Or no, I should check Requiem first. I have to do put away OI for this though. Hopefully I don't fail. Okay, cool. I was in Dampe Hour. Did I save? Actually, here, I should probably save right now, just in case this is junk. I think I would still be in time for Dampe. 21. Okay, this is Bomb of the Well. Should I check this right now? What's this? Okay, yeah, let me check. Okay, so Requiem is junk, so... Actually, shouldn't I... What should I do? You know what? I'm gonna reset right now. I'm gonna check Bomb of the Well later, because I should be in time for Dampe, and I think I should prioritize that. Especially because Bomb of the Well's MQ, which has less checks. And Bomb of the Well, actually Bomb of the Well MQ is better as adult anyway. Well, only if I have long shot. And I don't even have hook shot, so maybe not. That was a spirit key? Spirit key ring. Oh, now I should totally go to Spirit because I'm late for Dampe. Dang. Yeah, so Spirit, I should probably prioritize Spirit soon. Oh yeah, I gotta go get Lullaby. Because Spirit has both magic and hook shot. Go to Spirit and construct Minoru. I don't think I'll find Minoru at this Spirit Temple. Okay, Lullaby. The only important item at House of Skulltula. The secret stone. Yes, the secret stone, the stone of agony. Yeah, I got the grotto here. Do I want to go straight back to adult? I think I should check Lon Lon. Oh no, Skull Sanity is on. Yeah, go check Lon Lon. Wait for daytime, go back to adult, I think. And then go to Spirit. Key. Seed bag. I'm using Linso Tracker. Big rupee, but can't do anything with it. Can't check the cows. Oh, Serenade. That's really good, considering I need to go to Water Temple, since that's where Spirit Temple is. Should I bother waiting for daytime? Actually, yeah, because I have to wait for daytime to go back into market anyway, so I'll wait for daytime, get Malon's song. And I guess Talon's item. and then go back to adult. I could serenade right now. Should I serenade? Actually, you know what? Yeah, I should. I should serenade and get a few things I can get in Lake Hylia before it turns daytime. I should be able to get... check 1 skull, potentially check 2 skulls if I'm fast. Map. Unlikely that I'm gonna make the skull on time. Yeah. Oh well. Dampe has not happened. I was unfortunately late for Dampe. Okay, I'll do Scarecrow Song and fishing real quick. Then the grotto and take the owl to castle. Really? Thanks, Lisa. Flapjack Retro. Oh yeah. Fishing, the final boss. Appropriate music. I wanted ISG so I could farm. That's replacing the regular item pickup sound. Nothing. Okay, now go back to adult. Skull? What skull? Oh no, I didn't want to wait for night because I want to go back to adult. So I'm intentionally skipping that skull. There's nothing else I want to do, right? Yeah, I got Richard in shoe shop. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do Deku Tree because I know there's a boss there. And then I will go to Spirit Temple. I mean, yeah, that skull could be important, but you have to make decisions in Rando, and you can't make the right decision 100% of the time when it's all random chance. Can I? No, I can't equip swap. I don't have a first person item, do I? I'm gonna have to do side flip hovers. Okay, I'm not gonna give that a second try. I just wanted to see if I could still get Chew ISG. Let's do the easy way. Item soon. Well, I know that Deku Tree is in here. Actually, do I know if Deku is vanilla or, not, or MQ? No. So it could be MQ. Also, I know that outside Ganon's castle is junk, so I'm not getting that skull. Inside the Deku Tower, yes. I'm pretty sure I don't need a chew here, but yeah, okay. Okay, it's vanilla, good. MQ Deku is surprisingly annoying. Thanks for the resub, Consvic. Thanks for the resub, Ben. My game quality looks very good because I'm playing on the WVC version, which outputs light arrows, which outputs at 480p, and it is also going through an upscaler, upscaling to 1080p. So my quality looks pretty good. Yeah, so WVC outputs light arrows. That's the actual reason VC is good. You get free light arrows. I am not intentionally getting everything besides the Gamba items, but it is working out that way. So I temporarily retired the 4K Gamer Pro to see if it was the issue that was causing my capture card to go out every now and then. But I'm fairly sure I ruled that out by this point, so I can probably add it back in. But it's not like it was a big deal anyway. It was kind of minor for OOT. But yeah, I should actually add that back. I need to do... I need to do QPA. Like QPA. I don't have any other fire source, and I can't equip swap sticks. Come on. I still have QPA, right? Fine. Did I lose QPA? Did I swing hammer? Oh yeah, I did. I swung hammer for the sculpture, yeah. Here, let me kill this guy first. Also, wait, why would I go around that way? This is not MQ. Or I guess for the skull... Yeah, I guess I should go around that way. There's one skull. Oh wait, this... can I do this? Does this work? Okay. Thanks, Risa, Micah, Johnny. Yeah, settings are almost all the same, with a few things slightly easier, just for de-rusting purposes. Like 7 dungeon rewards instead of 8. And no silver rupees. Okay. Any plans to play ROM hack soon? ROM hack, if there's any new ROM hacks available to play, I will play one. Easier. The easier is only temporary for while I get unwashed. And then I will be back to all the hard ones. Yeah, I kind of want to play the Remaster of Time. And yeah, I guess Chaos Edition. I still have a feeling I'm going to hate Chaos Edition. For the fans. Oh, another one. Bongo. I can't do the quick kill. Nope, I have no projectiles. I'm gonna have to do this with sword. Yeah, somehow still no Gamba item. Even though I have a lot of good items, I have not gotten an item on the Gamba. Azora Sapphire. And now I Serenade. Actually, I should save before this. So I'm actually at a perfect time for Lake Hylia. For the skull. Well, actually, I guess I can't. I can check what the skull is. I can't get the skull. Come on. Do I need to look at it? I do. Is that the Kiri sword? That's the Kiri sword. Oh, I should probably get Scarecrow Song before I go into Water Temple. Just this way. And allow me to farm choose. I set it as child. I have to set it as both child and adult. Dude. Yeah, and Song of Storms is here. Although right now Song of Storms, as far as I'm aware, isn't going to help me too much. So I don't have to like prioritize Song of Storms right now. I actually want to hover to fishing, but I want more choose before I do that. Actually, I can probably hover to top of the lab also. Really, nothing. There we go. Oh, I just realized it's TP Lake Hylia music in OOT Lake Hylia. It's fitting. Come on, grab it. Is the fish gonna get scared? Nice. Okay, I'll check top of the lab and then go into Water Temple, which is Spirit Temple, which has Hookshot and Magic. Oh my god, can't quick spin. So washed. I forgot I need to do specific timings for this particular hover. For most hovers, I can shield long before I press A to backflip, but this one you need to do it at the same time. Dude. I can't target. There we go. The Gwei is not dead. Okay. Actually, I should farm more shoes first. Congrats on the TikTok record. Thank you. I'm very proud of my TikTok speedrun record. Yeah, Spirit Temple time after I just farm more shoes. Really? Whatever, this is probably fine. When is the TikTok randomizer? Isn't TikTok already basically a randomizer? Dang, I was thinking that guy wasn't gonna hit me because a lot of the time he like comes close enough to almost hit me but not actually hit me. Spirit is MQ. I probably didn't need to use a chew here, actually. Dang, nothing in the early chests. Okay. I was gonna get crushed. I should save before I do this room, since I could end up using a bunch of shoes. Frore's Wind, that is... Do I get that? Like, I don't have magic right now, but it'd be very nice to have it as soon as I get magic. Which is in Spirit Temple, which could even be in this chest. Okay, yeah. I should get it. I can't get ISG on those guys from up here. I can, okay. Good to know. This is gonna be awkward. But, oh, I can't even, I don't even have a third person item, so I can't. Oh, yes, I do. Light arrows to the rescue. My zero bow light arrows saving the day. Or zero arrow light arrows. Perfect. Worth. Yes, good thing. Good thing WVC outputs light arrows. Yeah, somehow still no Gamba item. That was the wrong one, it's this one. I am washed. Like halfway through the song I was like, wait, am I playing it in the right place? I was like, no, surely this is the right place. Of course it's gonna be the one closest to the door, right? And then I realized. There's magic. There's the Gamba item. No. No, I want to actually go through the room normally, please. Can I... Wait, am I not able to... I could swear that... Oh, I just have to wait it out, I think. Yeah, okay. Wait, did only one person gamba on magic? Oh, 64 people. Okay, no, never mind. Thought I saw someone in chat say one guy got a bunch of points. 64 people, but 2 million payout. Okay, yeah. So good payout. Wait. Yeah. Lullaby here. Forgetting how Spirit MQ works. Forgetting how laggy Spirit MQ is. Tears of the Kingdom lag here. No, no BK skips. No, that rusty switch glitch is unique to MQ, or not like unique to MQ, but there's no like places in vanilla where it would be useful. Or like I don't even know if you could set it up anywhere in vanilla. Okay, that was actually a trying to use the C-stick as the camera moment. I went into C up to look down, and then I held C-stick down to move the camera down. And then that caused me to jump off, and then luckily I saved it. Nocturne. Nocturne actually kind of doesn't help right now. Can I even get up here without hovering? I would prefer not to hover up there. I'm really gonna have to hover for that. Where can I even get ISG? Really? That's double bad because I lost ISG and a chew. I'm gonna have to go over here. Do the baby dongos respawn? I don't think they do. Yeah, not after I clear out the room. Part of the bottom. I don't think the part of the bottom has explosives, but let me double check. Magic. Can I get anything here? Oh, I might as well do this. No, the sun doesn't have a text box once you shine light on it. I can't ground jump because I don't have anything to ground jump with. Wait, can I? Oh, I can do that. Wait. Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, I might be able to do this with 5 chews. I hate the targeting, dude. Okay, I can't do that. I could just... If I reset, there's a chew, there's a pot at the entrance to Spirit Temple I can farm for chews. Let me just go through here for now. I'll come back for it. Right. Oh, I needed to QPA this first. Where am I gonna set QPA up? Down here. Can I target that guy? I need to get ISG. This Spirit Temple is rough. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can do this weird method of ISG that I never get a use for. Okay, here we go. More Fate of Bamiwa? Fate of Bamiwa was one of my least favorite OOT ROM hacks. I don't plan on playing it again. Okay, I will need to reload, actually. Okay, I'll just... I should have gotten ISG off that chest. Wait, this isn't gonna help. I'm stupid. I'm gonna lose ISG climbing this. Okay, I'm just gonna have to get ISG here. And then I'm gonna have to do it again. For this. And now I actually need to go back to the beginning of Spirit Temple. Okay, so I'm gonna need to farm the chew pot here multiple times. And because I'm in Water Temple, I can't just leave and re-enter. So I'm gonna have to farm this multiple times with multiple resets, which is fantastic. To ISG off the chew, you need to crouch stab it the first frame that you shield drop the chew, and then a few frames later do another crouch stab, have the explosion hit your shield as you're coming out of the crouch stab, and then mash C up. It's not super hard, but if you're when you're learning it, it's kind of awkward. How am I doing that unbuffered first try every time? I had to learn it. I had to get extremely good at it for some category I was running. What was it? What category was it that I had to use it all the time? Was it max percent child? No, child can't do it that way. I forgot what category. It was some category I had to like use it constantly. Yeah, I think it was low percent MST. That was it. Low percent MST, I had to do it all the time, and I couldn't afford to fail it. Nice. In case anyone is wondering, that does not reset the pot. So I can't use that to farm the pot. Low percent mountain standard time, yes. I was trying to do mountain standard time with the lowest number of items possible. The correct answer was just build different. Okay, yeah, I should have just said build different, my bad. Can I go up here for anything? I think I'm better off going this way first. Yeah. Constructed abnormally. Yeah, just get this chest first. Here, let me try this way, maybe. Is this gonna be hookshot? No. It would have been great if that was hookshot. Oh, come on. Cool. They will not add Nimpi's dungeons to Rando. I mean, maybe if one person wants to do it, maybe a specific branch could do it. But the general dev team, I'm fairly sure, have no plans on that. When Max and Child. I do actually need to do Max and Child again because a new item was recently discovered for Max and Child. It's now possible to get the Song of Storms Grotto Skulltula at Hyrule Castle in Max and Child. So someday I will need to. It won't be soon. Like, I'm probably gonna prioritize getting back to Hundo first. But it does mean that Max and Child is back on the menu. Is that a bomb bag? That's a stick. Never mind. No, this is not scarce items. I decided scarce items probably wouldn't be good for my first time back while washed up. Boss key. There's hookshot. Here we go. Although despite trying out easier settings, it seems like the seed did not want to give me the easy way out. Make me play that much of MQ Spirit without hookshot. No, it's not regional, it's just in their own dungeons. Oh yeah, they're not in here. Boss keys are just in their own dungeons. Boss keys in their own dungeons just ends up working out better when, oh, bow too, wow, spirit is, okay, just everything is in spirit. It just works out better when I have bosses randomized, like with dungeon entrances. Is there even a chest in here? There isn't. I just need to leave this room. I think I get out of this room just by killing everyone. Yeah. I actually wanted the chew drop. Please don't fall in the pit. Oh my god, they're all falling in the pit. After I have to use half my chews to kill them all. Will this last one land in the pit? Head Gamba, will this last chew drop fall in the pit? It landed. And Boomerang. Okay, wow. Spirit just literally had everything. I believe I am potentially in go mode? Should I even bother doing this? Yeah, I have magic, I have light arrows, I have bow. I have boomerang. Yeah, I'm in go mode. I mean, it's probably not like fast go mode, like I probably still have a good bit to do. In fact, I need to remember how to do this trick with chews. It was like was it one ESS turn? Oh god. Because this trick is not good with chews. Oh god. I don't remember this. This isn't good. Is that a scarecrow platform? Yeah, there can be dungeon entrances behind boss doors. Although I think I know that there is a boss for Spirit Temple. Do I? I do not know. Okay, so actually this could be a dungeon behind Spirit Temple boss door. Okay, how does this work? Is it... Wait, maybe it was this. I think this was it. There we go. It still fails sometimes because it's cool. Use Pocket Rocket. I wish I could use Pocket Rocket. Choo Choo Hover does not work out very well here because like the geometry just kind of makes it much more difficult than it should be. Really? Yeah, this trick with shoes is just kind of dumb in general. Like, it's just inconsistent with shoes, but I don't have bombs, so I don't have much of an option. Really? You know, I could have gone up Spirit the normal way and just lowered the mirror normally since I have mirror shield and keys. But I wanted to skip stuff. Do I have to hold it? I might have to hold a direction after clipping. I'll try that. No. Okay, I'm gonna go up Spirit Temple. I think I'll be fine with one shoe. I hope. I mean, there are checks to get up here anyway, so it's not a complete waste. I just thought since it looked like I was in go mode, I wouldn't need it. Oh yeah, I have a bow. No. No. Okay. No. Nothing. Oh yeah, I can farm choose here. This pot is a guaranteed bomb drop. Gamba for wallet, Ocarina bombs, students iron boots. I mean, I don't know if a Gamba is good at this point because I think I could just start skipping checks. I mean, for this, I'll do some checks because I need to at least lower the mirror to make this easy. But I don't know. Oh yeah, I need to do this first. Gamba of Nexus boss dungeon. Yeah, I guess Gamba in your head if Spirit Boss Door leads to a dungeon or a boss. Actually, wait, I just realized I can't equip Boomerang for Baronade. Okay, Fire Temple. Well, actually, I know that Fire Temple is a boss, right? Yeah, so I guess it's worth it going through Fire Temple. Except I can't go through Fire Temple because I don't have keys. I can do a little bit, but I am not able to actually go through Fire Temple. But I'll do what I can, I guess. Silver Scale. I don't have Big Oran or Giant's Knife. No. If I had Big Oran Sword or Giant's Knife, I could hit that switch. Silver Scale. Okay. I can't go through the other way. The other way is blocked by a key. Yeah, I guess I think there's only one at the chest I can actually get. Ruinia logged off. Feeling rusty. Definitely rusty, but not that rusty. Yeah, some dungeon entrances do take you straight to the boss. Okay, so I can't do anything else here right now. I think, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go do other stuff that I know I can do. Okay, I need to check my notes. Okay, I can go do Baronada's child, but that's gonna be kind of annoying. Although I kind of want to check Jabu, and Jabu's gonna be annoying to check as adult. I haven't checked GTG yet. I think Serenade go check GTG, or Requiem check GTG, I guess. Do I have silver gauntlets? I only have one strength, right? Yeah. I can try this once. Okay. First try. I don't know if I should be checking stuff or not. Because I guess I should be checking stuff because I might have to do dungeons. And yeah, I guess because like I still could have to do Fire Temple. And I have no fire key, so I guess I can't completely ignore checks. So I'm not like in for sure go mode, but I'm in like likely go mode. The only good sculpture reward was 20 skulls for Lullaby, which I should actually mark this up to 30. No hint for Ocarina. Unless you mean the Ocarina of Time, like what the Ocarina of Time gives, which was junk. Oh, I wanted to time it perfectly. What is this game? Some old game. Just felt like playing. Sorry, a song. Well, now I can get one Fire Temple key. Thanks, Reset Macar Milk. Here's the Kingdom DLC. Yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom DLC that changes the textures a bit, but makes no change to the frame rate. Are randomizers easier to work with on console or emulator? It depends on who you ask. I think they're easier to work with on console. Some people will say emulator. Also, the PC port is also an option, which also kind of might have the easiest way. I'm gonna go through. There's no way I can remember how to do the last part of this. I'm not gonna be able to get Carpet Guy. Yeah, this is my first time playing OOT in like since like slightly after Tears of the Kingdom came out. Well, it depends on what you mean by first time playing OOT. Like, I've played for like 10 minutes on a few occasions, but nothing where I've played more than like a tiny bit. Okay, so I know the Gerudo Fortress is barren, but Thieves' Hideout is considered different, so I should at least check the guards. Yeah, a proper play session. Yeah, I have not had a proper play session since pre-Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, it might have been when I played Indigo. Because when I was playing Indigo, I was already starting to play Breath of the Wild. Like, I replayed Breath of the Wild, right? Or was that before? I think it might have been right before. But yeah. Last time I played Vanilla OOT, it's been quite a while. I think it was like late March was the last time I played. Late March, early April was the last time I played OOT. Like for more than 10 minutes. You intend to do another patch. Depends on what you mean by another patch, but there was a patch like a week or two ago that removed more stuff, including a unique thing that was a unique glitch that was in the newest patch before that. So, yeah, I need one more up here. But even then, there still is a duping glitch. There is still one last method of duping that hasn't been fully patched out. Has been accepted, you choose 1.1. It's basically... Well, it's 1.0 or 1.1 depending on the category. It seems like any percent and Hundo want to use 1.0 and then everything else wants to use 1.1. But yeah, people are like, even in the current patches channel in the Discord, I'm seeing a bunch of people be like, okay, running current patch is pointless because it's just going to keep getting updated. I'm just going to run on 1.0, 1.1 now. I think even the people that initially wanted to stick with current patch are like, yeah, okay, it's time to just go to pre-patch now. Uh, 1.0 has Volv, you know the intro clip that we were talking about a while ago? So that intro clip turns out to be 1.0 only. And the funny thing about it is that people were doing intro clip for like a week without ever testing it on non 1.0. And I actually tried to learn it on 1.1 before anyone actually confirmed that it was 1.0 only. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get it. And then, right as I was doing that, people were like, oh wait, it actually doesn't work on 1.1. Which is really cool. And then, also Ganondorf is faster because of Zuggling. So, and then also Pocket Rocket has an infinite fuse on 1.0. Shadow small keys. How many keys is that? That'll tell me if Shadow... Okay, Shadow is MQ, 6... So yeah, 1.0 has a few advantages over 1.1, but the 1.1 advantages are more better for most categories. Yes, I am saying that the Tears of the Kingdom community is a bit bad at research right now. Well, to be fair, everyone's just running 80%. Only a few people are running non-90% categories. Finally a fire key. Tears of the Kingdom 100%. Tears of the Kingdom 100% is 30 hours long. I think it's really cool. I think there's no way I speedrun a 30-hour long category. I could just use bow. Actually, should I even bother checking stuff? Oh, nice. I'm gonna miss the cycle now. You know what? I feel like I shouldn't check stuff. Or should I? I don't know. I'm so unsure if I should consider myself in go mode or not. I've watched a little of SF6. I watched Evo. I've been meaning to watch more, but I am too deep in Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, it does look pretty cool. I don't need to do that. When I stop playing Tears of the Kingdom 8 hours a day, I'm gonna try to watch more. And the dungeon to end this song. Do you not like this song? Vanilla. I think the loop, maybe the loop is bad. Oh, I have to feed and choose. Or wait, I have strength. I can literally just use bomb flowers. What am I doing? Okay, I need to check Fire and Forest temple entrances. I need to check Fire Forest job entrances. Those are the only entrances I haven't done yet. This will be my 4th reward. You cannot kill KD by just throwing bombs at him, because he needs at least 1 slash to die. No, I won't even check Crudo Fortress. Actually, what warp songs do I have? I guess Nocturne. Why did I for go mode? I might already be in go mode, but it's kind of hard to tell. I have the basic items that you obviously need for go mode. And I have the ability to beat enough bosses. So it's only a matter of can I get to enough bosses, which is currently an open question because I haven't explored enough of dungeons to know for sure. But as long as I'm able to, I only need to get to 3 more bosses. One of them I know for sure I can get to one of them. So it all depends on if dungeons are weird. Inside Shadow was Twinrova. I already beat Twinrova. Oh my god, give me choose. Oh, I didn't Arc Nocturne, yeah. Whatever. Enough. Actually, no, I want one more. Okay. Dude. I'm surprised that worked. What was inside DC? DC was GTG. I do not need to go to GTG. I know, the magic color is just dark. It's like a very dark purple. Okay, this is good. Come on. Yeah, that song is really quiet. Goron Ruby. I can get Ocarina of Time now, even though I probably won't need it. Okay, that's 5. I need 2 more. And I know Baronade is a guaranteed one. Although I have to go back to Child if I want to do Baronade, which is... I have to go back to Child and it's in Ice Cavern, so I'll have to hover to Ice Cavern as Child if I want that. Thanks, Resub, Skinny Mike. Although I guess I'm probably gonna go to Ice Cavern as Child no matter what at this point, because next dungeon I need to check is Jabu, and Jabu is just gonna be much easier to check as Child. Okay, you know what? This is probably gonna be slower, but I rarely ever get to do this. So I'm gonna do this. Yep, there is a scarecrow there. You can scarecrow that. Shadow Temple. I have all the keys and I have Lullaby. I don't think this is worth it right now. I think it's better to just go to Child. I don't have a Prelude, do I? No. Where is my save? Save warp is DC entrance. Okay, I should just go to Temple of Time normally. Yes, this is 1080p OOT with an upscaler. Higher res than Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, technically yes, but my upscaler also works with Switch games. It's just an HDMI upscaler. So I also use it with Tears of the Kingdom. So technically, this is the same resolution that I use with Tears of the Kingdom on my stream. No, Tears of the Kingdom is 900p docked. At least I think I remember hearing that. Right? Someone confirm if it's 900p. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, smiley face, no smiley face. I don't know why I expect you guys to know more than you really do. Google says 900. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 900. Okay, I'm gonna try put away OI. Hopefully I don't fail this. Okay, I failed it. And I'm gonna lose my bugs, and that's why I saved before it. Retro Tank 4K is very close. Yeah, I think I heard about that. I might actually finally have to get a Retro Tank. Oh, isn't there something else? I saw something else from Pixel FX, the guys that do what's it called? N64 digital. I think they're also coming out with like a plug-in upscaler. Serenade. What is that? Is that arrows? Yeah, it's arrows. I tried to use the C-stick for camera again, but luckily I'm in the water, so I can't accidentally use an item. I should upscale my VODs to 8K for YouTube. I don't think that would be a good idea. I mean, I have a 4K upscaler, and I did try to check, like, what 4K, the 4K video from my upscaler would look like. And it's like, it's not gonna... It's neat, but it's not gonna really be that big of a deal. Okay, this is doable, but I gotta go fast and not suck. Actually, wait. This is a bit awkward because if I want to do this fast, using chews is gonna be good, but if I use too many chews, I won't be able to hover to Ice Cavern. Okay, I think I know what to do here. Okay, I'm just gonna use some... wait, is that enough? I don't know if that's enough. Okay, I think I'll still survive this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll have plenty of time. Okay, 8 shoes should be enough to get the Ice Cavern. Okay, I'm gonna save here in case I fail. Force Medallion. Okay, I hope I know the good strat for hovering here. Oh no. Actually, I think I should be fine. That was really close. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, yeah. That shoe was kind of a safety shoe. I was pretty sure I didn't need it, but just in case I wasn't close enough to the wall. Yeah, one leftover chew for the mega flip, which I'm definitely gonna fail and then have to do Beery Hover as a backup. Never mind. I'm not washed. Right now, it's this. Hey, this trick is moderately hard. That one, I wouldn't consider that washed. I'm pretty sure it's 1 frame window. I think it's 1 frame window for child, 2 frame for adult. Teresa Jeebus Christo. No. Okay. What is that? Is that the target sound? What's that sound? No, it's the boomerang sound. Oh my god, I can't throw a nut. Yeah, I forgot boomerang sound is randomized. Fire medallion. Okay, so this should be go mode. I think save warp is actually my fastest way back to tempo time. Mark Franker-Z. This will be a bombless run. Oh, I'm gonna end up getting the Ocarina of Time cutscene. And I'm gonna skip the check. I already got a hint, it's junk. I think one of the shops sold bomb chews. I'm just gonna buy bomb chews since I don't need to buy anything else anyway. Not this shop. Five pieces for 60, what a ripoff. Okay, and then Ganon's Castle was Deku Tree. Yeah, no wallet upgrades this seed. I got a decent amount of stuff in shops, and then never had to get any wallet upgrades. I guess I might as well have Minuet. Or no, I don't have Minuet. I only have Nocturne. No, Nocturne's not worth it. Oh no, Save Warp. I think Save Warp is actually gonna be the best. Because Save Warp puts me at DC. Thanks, W7 Mooplet. Yes, only one seed today. I'm not going to do another seed. Sorry. Oh my god. Why did I bother doing that? It's alright as long as I rest. What if I don't rest? What if as soon as this is over, I go do Tears of the Kingdom speedrun practice and not rest? Come on. Just buffer it. Come on. Should I get the chest? I'll get the chest for you guys. Deku seeds. Yeah, that's another seed. There's your other seed. Multiple seeds, in fact. It was plural. Not washed up. What do I QP off the boss key chest? Actually, that could be a good idea. I don't know if that'd really be faster. I mean, I guess it probably would. Yeah, I guess I could QP out the boss key chest. Well, if I get it first try, it's probably faster. Not washed. Thanks, Arisa, Broklahoma. Thanks, Arisa, Isaac. Don't forget to do my YouTube outro. I will do no such outro. Thanks, resub 808 hype. Okay, first rando in a while. It went okay. I'm not that washed up. Some things were dumb, but I got most things. I could do most things. This scene was actually kind of annoying. Like, annoying as in, like... It made me do a lot of like hookshot this stuff. Yeah, kind of a weird seed. Gave me a lot of like half good items, and I didn't get like the good items until late. Yeah, no bomb bag. I had to use choose the whole way. We're baby. No, definitely not a baby seed. It was like for a de-rusting seed. It was kind of hard. I think it was on the harder side considering I was just trying to de-rust. Okay, let's check spoiler log. And let's see where the bomb bags were. My last OT Rando Seed spoiler log that I uploaded was on 3/28. March 28th, so it's been a while. Okay, here is the log. Let's see. Bomb bag. Where the bomb bag at? CAC Bazaar item 7. Oh, I think that's the one I found. Yeah, in a shop. It was too expensive. There was found GS above the log. Wow. So when I was in Zora's Fountain, I was thinking, do I try to go to the Skulltula up on up at the top? Or wait, no, that's Child. Okay, even as Child, I never went to Zora's Fountain as Child until like literally the very end, so that would have been useless anyway. And then Shadow Temple MQ GS after ship. So deep in Shadow Temple. So I needed either 2 wallets, deep in Shadow Temple, or Zora's Fountain. Which Zora's Fountain as Child, I mean, I could have gone to Zora's Fountain as Child earlier. Just the way the seed worked out, it wasn't good for me to go there, I think. Yeah, wallets, let me look for wallets. Lost Woods trade Kajiro. I never found Kajiro. Zora's River Song of Time. So Song of Time frogs. I did have Song of Time, so I could have gotten that wallet. And Shadow MQ Falling Spikes switch chest. So another deep in Shadow chest. Deku Tree GS Basement Vines Kajiro. Did I forget that Skulltula in Deku? I did. Okay, wow. Okay, so I would have gotten a wallet, but I don't think I would have gotten 2 wallets, so I still would have not been able to buy the bomb bag. And did I have any like single wallet items in my shops? Only a single item I found was good in the shops that I could buy with 1 wallet, which was GDG keyring. So that wouldn't have even done anything for me. No, the fire key needed 2 wallets. Stone of Agony was 10 gold Skulltulas, which I did not pick up because it was useless and would have wasted time. I did not pay for Payspin Pro. They actually gave it to me for free because my Payspins had a large number of clicks. I'm popular enough to get free Payspin Pro. Also, this was years ago. This was like, I want to say they gave it to me like in 2015 or something. Payspin blue check. Paying for Twitter blue. Disgusting. Paying for Payspin Pro. The pro move. Oh yeah, Ocarina. I didn't check where the Ocarinas were. Forest Temple Floor Master Chest. I don't think I ever found Forest Temple. And Water Temple MQGS River. So deep in Water Temple. Lax was blue fire arrows, nice. Oh, I should check if I had long dungeon chains. So I know there's a few dungeons I didn't find. Where the dungeon entrance is. Okay, what were the dungeons that I didn't find? I didn't find Forest Temple. Or wait, was Forest Temple the only dungeon I didn't find? Actually, yeah, it was. So Forest Temple must have just been behind Water Boss Door, I think. Water Temple went into Forest. Okay, so the only dungeon chains I had were Water to Forest and Spirit to Fire. Okay, so no crazy dungeon chains here. Iron Boots was in a shop. It was too expensive for me to buy. Let's play Mario Kart. I am not gonna play Mario Kart right now. I can only play Mario Kart during Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I think I'm done for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. Okay, so again, I'm not done with Tears of the Kingdom. I do still want to do Tears of the Kingdom speedruns. I know some of you guys hate it. Sorry. So this OOT Rando, I do want to get back into it, but it's only going to be like a semi-regular thing. Like, I probably will be doing Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. So don't expect this all the time yet. I mean, eventually I'll be back full into OOT. I won't stay with Tears of the Kingdom forever, but this is only going to be like a sometimes thing while I'm still playing Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I do want to do OTXMM Rando soon. For real soon. For real soon. Yeah, I'll mess around with other settings soon. With some of the new settings. But yeah, let me see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, here. Cheese is doing a subathon, and he's doing OOT Rando. Go raid Cheese. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye.